Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are looking at some pieces of yet another grand coaster. Now, if you were just judging by the colors alone, you might think that we have 3 wooden coasters, but don't be fooled by just the colors. These are in fact just one coaster really, but it is grand. And they're not just grand, this is grand like it's meant to be. Of course, it could always be better, but this is pretty solid for just a wooden coaster with no coasters right besides it. There is no synchronize option, and if there were, there's a good chance that this coaster would actually be at like 9 plus in the ratings. Can you imagine? We've done right. And the good thing is that if you take a look at our money, we could start building the next coaster like right away if we wanted to, but we're not going to. No, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do a pricing check. I think last time we did a pricing check was October last year, so it is time that we take a look at it. Now let's sort this and let's see. The Boom Eruption Show, yeah, that needs its pricing adjusted. We'll lower it to $4 because we know that that works. Then we have From the Ashes, also needs its pricing adjusted. Just $4, we know it works, so there we go. The Fissure. Wait, oh, no, Boulder's Bury. Now this had its pricing adjusted once already, but we'll lower it once again to $3. The Fissure also needs its pricing adjusted. Look at the amount of money it made though. 2,000. I mean, that's just crazy. Yeah, the Fissure's taken care of, and I believe that, yeah, the rest is all making a profit. So it was just the early rides we slammed down that were causing the losses, so. Right, that should be addressed right now. Now, there are a few things we can do. We could build a few rides, and I'm very tempted to. I think, for example, we should build some stuff over here. We can also expand the infrastructure a little bit, like, for example, finish the loop around the, the top of the volcano, for one. And we could then also hook up, like, all these queue paths and exit paths and all that stuff over here, just so that we have it done, really, I mean, that's another thing we could do. And, well, if we do that, we end up with, like, the definitive infrastructure for our park without all the rides there. I don't know, it's tempted to do, really. It's just that, I mean, sure, I can see why a loop over here would be very nice to have. Go around over here, but for example, on this side, we are not ever going to build a ride over here, so it will be just a path. And that's it, a path that will go, well, over here and just up and down. There won't be anything. Over here we will have stuff, but that's over here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to do that. But first, let's do a quick vandalism check. I mean, the park is 2 years old. We do not have that many guests in it, but wow, and look at this, man. I mean, we have made a complete cheesecake of this volcano side. Look at it. There's holes everywhere. Yeah, that's good, man. Right, now, vandalism, that is the thing that we were going to check, and it seems that it is a good thing that we check it, as I have spotted some demolished stuff over there. Right. Well, if that's all, then it's not that bad, to be honest, but nah, it seems that that was all indeed. Right then, let's get the view back to normal. There we are. Alright, good. Now, we need to get some rides in. Let's check what the eggheads have been up to. I mean, these eggheads, they've been researching stuff for like forever, so I want to know, A, what they can research. It looks like all the shops and stalls have been researched. Right, let's see. What do we have? We have a coffee shop. I believe that isn't new. We also got a hat. stand shop thing. Pizza Hut also isn't new, I believe. Right, so there isn't that much new stuff. There are a few shops and stalls, but in all honesty, I mean, when we are going to fill up the new sections, we will need those shops and stalls. So I guess we could do with a hat stand, right? Yeah, let's go with a hat stand. Right at the entrance, you know, where all of these types of shops and stalls can be found. So we'll place it right over there. Now, we are gonna color these orange. There, right, looking good. Okay, so now it is time to build... Oh, actually, you know what I would like to do? I mean, there's a lot of guests leaving over here. You're leaving because you have $0 in your pocket. You leave with only 90 cents in your pocket. You leave with 10 cents in your pocket. You leave... Wow, you haven't spent anything. That's bad. You leave empty, well, no, without any cash. Same for you, really. I mean, at $3. It seems that, you know, certain guests just do not spend all they can in the park. In fact, they pretty much leave instantaneously. That's no good. Well, other than that, it seems most of the guests do leave with, no. Alright, maybe that's just bad luck, you know, like they see like, nice ride is too expensive, don't want to go on it, and then bam, immediately retreat. That could happen, but... Now, as for the rides that we've gotten, I mean, I know we have lots of shops and stalls. We weren't getting any of this stuff. We have gotten the Enterprise. Well, well, well. That is a ride I know we want. We want badly. We could build that all the way over here. Wouldn't be such a bad idea, really, just to get some traction over here in this section, you know. But then again, we will also have plenty of coasters here. I'm thinking that maybe this ride is better served over here. Though, let me just quickly see a thing here. Oh, what? Oh. I mean, I have a very ballsy and daunting plan, too, for this water over here. I don't know if it will turn out that great, but I do have plans for this water section. So, right, you know what, we are going to build this. We are going to build this right over here. Now, the question is, of course, if we build it like this, yeah, we want it to be built like this. But we do want this to be lowered if we build it there. Let's see. There. That. Yes. Perfect. Very, very nice. Rightio. Now, we will place it like this. We will go... Oh, we can't change it to Ultra Berserk mode. To like, throw food up mode. Yeah, that would be a nice mode. We will charge like... $5 for you, and we'll probably be able to just leave that on like forever, but right, I also see that this new pricing over here does not work. Popularity is still 0, so maybe we need to lower it to like 3. Now, same over here, really. I mean, we've lowered it to 4 once, maybe we should lower it to 2, as I don't see this going up. Still nothing. Maybe this aggressive pricing strategy does not work out that well. It works for this one. Yeah, it's just that we need... I mean, it was a little bit too high, that's all. Right, let's get the path out there. This ride, oh man, I love this ride, man. It just... Not only does it look cool, but it has a freaking animation that is just bonkers mad. Now, I don't like to just support Kurt on this, so there, that's a reasonable queue size. What we are gonna need is a new handy dude that is going to keep this clean. I was already, you know, contemplating the fact that we needed an extra dude there, but this ride has just put the last nail in the coffin for that decision. We really need that. Now, we'll open it up, and yeah, I guess it's good to go. All we need is a name, really. How about we call this the yeah, Tantrum Tectonic. There. That sounds pretty pretty badass if you ask me. Yeah. Of course the colors also need to change a little bit, just slightly. We're gonna go with the green and then like a bright yellow. I guess that looks kind of okay if you ask me. Right, well, at least the guests are pouring into it. We should see, you know, quite a few guests coming over to this place. Right, now as for what I had planned for the water, I have plans here, and it concerns a maze, and not just something like, a little bit of maze, no, this is like epic plans I have. First of all though, I kind of do need to make sure that we can arrange an exit over there and an entrance. Yeah, this is where I want this to be. And then, I guess the exit path kind of also needs to be somewhere over there. Wait. Right. This is more or less... I mean, this isn't the definitive shape for this maze either, but this is just so that we have something to work with here. Right, now let's just get you know, the basic shape out here. Too high. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I wasn't aware that that was an issue actually. So it's gonna have to be a coast crawling maze then. Right, okay, this is actually a serious issue. That throws kind of like a spanner in the works, really, for the plans that I had. Because what I wanted was just a floating maze that covers the entire, you know, this entire park border up till there. But clearly that ain't gonna happen. Nice. Well, that at least works. I don't really want... Oh, no, right, we're good. So this is all... so far so good. I don't want it to be... You know what? We're gonna lower everything over here slightly. I mean, just the corner pieces, you know, like these are the ones that we're gonna lower. Like these. And then like these. There. Right. I also kind of would love if we could go like, you know, beyond the exit, but we'll have to see how that turns out. So far though, I mean, this maze, you know, when it comes to design complexity, I wouldn't say that this is one of our masterpieces we've built so far, but... Yeah, I don't know really. This plan kind of, you know, well, I don't know really. It's gone out with a fizzle really. I thought this would be epic and grand, just as our coasters, but so far it's not really that. Oh, really? And then game. Alright. If that's the way of it, then we are going to remove this. There. And we'll just put this back. There. Oh, and then we get the same over. Not anymore right now, though. Why would you... Right, does that fix something? We'll have to see. That does. Alright, we might as well leave it like this then. Now, I want to extend it a little bit further beyond the exit. Question is, I mean, is that even feasible, really? You know, I mean, does it make sense? I guess it does, in a way. Right. We'll lower the land. We will do. We'll go all the way up till here. Right, that's the max we can go anyway, so... Right, time to build this maze then, huh? First of all, this is gonna be an absolute nightmare for the guests. I can already promise you that. This might not be a smart business decision, but it's not all about being smart. No, far from it. It's also about the looks, and I like the looks of this maze. Now, I'm not really sure, but I hope that the you know, Loopy landscapes have added quite a few new looks to the mazes. Man, we had wooden fences and brick walls. Well, I was hoping, you know, for maybe like, I don't know, ice and all that stuff. Wow, I'm pretty sure that we had ice actually already in like the original and in the Corkscrew Follies. You know, it's just that, I don't know, maybe something, you know, molten lava-like. How cool would that be? It would be a pretty nice fit in this park, don't you think? Well, I think so. Yeah, if only, right? Now, we'll go over here. That will be the way in over there. And then we can go like this. And I know it's not like just, you know, the guests have to walk one way with a few dead ends. There's actually circles that they can walk in this maze, which is totally not going to help their pathfinding AI. But like I said, we're not here to make it easy. Far from it. Alright, fine, we'll build it there. Yeah, look, see, I mean, this is kind of like what I'm talking about. It's gonna be an absolute nightmare for the guests to navigate this one. Alright. Let's see. So far, so good. There. And then, no, I need to be over here, basically. And then, straight like that. And then over here, too. Right, now this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you build mazes. It actually looks rather complex and complicated too. So then we will hook this up, and this is going to be one of the worst queue lines ever constructed. It's not that bad. It could be a whole lot better, especially for a maze. But, oh well. It is, yeah. It is unacceptable, really, but we are gonna make do with it. It's not that bad, I suppose. No, it is really bad. I mean, well, the guys will be waiting quite a long time for this maze. Now, let me see, the moment of truth. What do we have? Oh, really? We have the same stuff we had in the... balls and more balls. I mean, for a volcano, right? Let's zoom out. Let's check what looks the best. I guess the wooden fences do. Yeah, let's go with the wooden fences then. Oh, man, that's bad. I don't like it. I would have loved if there were more options. Like maybe like, you know, metal walls or something, you know. Now we'll up this to 16, of course. We will set it to 10 minutes, but we both know that it can't break down. So, there. Now, having that open, we will go for the... yeah, we're gonna call this the basalt trap. No, actually. Yeah, alright, basalt trap. Yeah, no, I don't like it. No. It's too no, you know. So why don't we call this Lost? Oh, and that's even more fitting because we are on an island too with, I don't know if there's volcanoes or monsters in the woods, but we are on an island. So Lost is, oh, that's so fitting. Great series, by the way, until they started doing those weird flashbacks, but... Anyway, this is a maze, and wow, look at the gas just flocking towards it, and look at this pricing, you know, aggressive pricing strategy not working. Now, they're still not going on it, so we might have to lower this even further to $2. There. Yeah, now they're coming on it. You can instantly see it when it works. Now, I kind of had the same idea to have this, you know, over here on this side. And then hook that up over there. And I know that's building the same ride twice. I'm really tempted to do so, you know, just for the looks. Now, you know what, we'll leave it for now. And once, you know, it's on the table. Let me just put it like that. It's on the table, but we'll leave it for now. And what we will do right now is we will start building this loop over here, you know, this path that we're gonna need the whole way around. Now, it might not be, you know, smart to build it the whole way around, but we're going to do so anyway. And we'll just block it off, you know, with sections for now. Right, now that we got a plan, well, I think I actually need to remove this. Go up, and then go straight, and then, yeah, I mean, ooh, the safest park in the country, is that so? I can dearly recall a crash not that long ago with a certain very unsafe coaster that was, I don't know, not safe in the slightest, really. Balls. I would have loved to just go below those tracks, but clearly that is not an option. I don't like that so much, you know. I think we should not do the... Oh, and that is of course a waste of money, that. I think we should go below this stuff, really, so we'll do that. Like so. And then like this, yes. Raise or lower the land? What? I thought I just... Hold on a second. Oh, no, never mind. I did not do that. It just looked that way because of... yeah, because of the go-karts, really. Right. This looks a lot better in my eyes. I like this a lot more already. And then, I mean, I don't mind digging this in the terrain just a little. If this is what we need to... we do need this to go a little bit lower still. That's alright. That's alright. We'll manage. Look, and now we go below the go-karts, which is also really nice. Okay, let's see. I do not want for this to go above the water over there, but maybe we need to dig that just in some further. I mean, that's the only real option that we have here. Man, I'm getting dizzy here. Right, we'll just dig it in. I mean, if that's the way of it, we'll do it. And then hopefully we can get this like below the go-karts here. Which we can. Very nice. Very, very nice. And then we'll just leave this straight over here. Which, well, you know, it's kind of contrary to the whole digging in that we just did there, but that's fine. I mean, we do need, you know, a few elevated and flat pieces just so that we can hook up, like, facilities and all that stuff, you know? I mean, we need that too. Right, now it is important that, well, we hook up this stuff over here. Look, that's you hooked up. And then, I guess... well, one thing, you know what? Let's just build a proper queue path over here for this coaster. This is not set up to be ideal for repeat cast. I am aware of that, but that was not the intention either. So, there. Now, I mean, I guess what I would want to do is this. I mean, that's how ideally I'd have all of the... wait, what? We need to... Oh, that's an issue. We would need to go down one earlier, actually. So that means like this. Right, interesting. I was not aware of this. Yeah, it's the vertical things I don't want to see. Then maybe balls. Right. I guess right now it is kind of super difficult to see where the F I'm doing stuff. Maybe like this. Now that works. But only because I rotated the view correctly. I guess for this tile here, I mean it's already so precise. Come on, game. Right, we'll have to get this up. And I guess like this. Right, now that's better. Alright, so retry this. And then straight. And then upwards. Right, we will lower this. Like this. Perfect. Right, now we are where we need to be. We'll just border this queue line, really. There. And by the way, you know, this go-karts track that has a path all around it, that will boost the ratings like there is no tomorrow, really. I mean, that is going to be insanely helpful for the ratings. Oh, wait, yeah. There might be this coaster over here. Might be. And that might become an issue. Yeah, most definitely. That's an issue. Now, if we were to go down... Hold on a second. Is this... It is. Nice, very nice. Right, quickly shut that area down so we don't lose any guests in that. But this is basically the... Oh, wait, almost. There. This is the path, how I have it in mind. And oh, look at that, we just got a 3D cinema. Good! More good rides for us. Now, what we will do is we will quickly get the path sorted, you know, with benches and trash cans and all that. And, well, I mean, I'm also, don't think that I have not seen what our current amount of cash is, you know, and let me just tell you one thing, that with such an amount of money, the next coaster is only a matter of time. And of course, the next coaster will be one of those that we need to finish in order to complete the park, so... Yeah, there's another grand design coming up soon to an area near your neighborhood. Right, well, I don't think we've done that much really, but then again we have done quite a few things. Mainly this infrastructure is really important. Now, I think what we'll do next time, you know, other than finishing you know, the coasters, is maybe also take a look at perhaps, you know, expanding the path all the way to over here and then have it, you know, from, I think over here would be perfect, you know, to have the path come down, lead all the way to there, and then have that hook up somehow. So we're gonna do even more path works, you know, and I'm pretty sure that we'll just leave it closed off till we have some actual rides over here. But for now, I'm liking where this is going. And, yeah, you know, this floating maze over here, the latest edition, Lost, I think the park is starting to become, yet again, one other, you know, of these typical damage parks. One that I'm quite happy with. I hope you are too. And, well, find out what the next grand design will be next time, when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.